What's going on, everyone? I have to readjust my camera. Oh my goodness. What's up? It's probably going to be a short stream once again, as it has been recently. Um, my back has been getting aggravated again, probably because I've been sitting in this chair too long. It's really weird. It's like if I sit in chair, it gets bad. But I have like no other problem. It's so organized. It's so boring. It's like the most boring kind of pain you can have, but also at the same time like the most limiting for the if I sit in a chair for like more than a few hours, I'll start to. Well, I mean, I just sat down in this chair for like 20 minutes and I can already feel some back discomfort. So it's definitely less than just a few hours. But yeah, I'm probably not going to stream very long in an effort to protect my unk back. We are going to continue working on the shader. It is Wednesday, Dino. Sorry, I literally just ran the ad break early. I hope that you are somehow able to scoot past the ads or like sneak past them. Yeah, we were working on this the solid shader last time. It's fine. I'm assuming you're not getting the ads then, because I think you would have gotten them just then. We're just gonna make some refinements to the shader. The first thing I want to do is get rotation going. I want to be able to get my rotating on. And then maybe look into more accurate lighting calculations. Maybe, if we have time, but the rotation's the main thing. So I'm going to look up Godot Canvas Shader. You know what else I'd like to do on the stream if, like, my back stabilizes? I'd like to play a good game. Maybe I'll play that one game with, like, the superheroes or whatever. The one where Moist Critical voice acts in it. I forget what it's called. Superb. I forget. Hold on. What is it? Not Superb. Dispatch. Why did I think it was Superb? I think I'm like conflating that with like Invincible. Superb. I was streaming earlier. I got one of my OGs to join. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's called Dispatch. That's what it's called. Maybe I'll play Dispatch on stream because apparently it's good game. And I like good games. I've been known to play some good games in the past. So I think it's something I'd be open to. So might have to get my Dispatch on at some point. I don't know. Just a thought, really. I might play it off stream, but I do want to play like a game on stream, if possible. Want to get a game called Prehistoric Kingdom? Interesting. What is it about? Yeah, let me look up. Okay, I already have canvas item shaders open. Okay, vertex built-ins, model matrix, local space to world space transform. World space is the coordinates you normally use in the editor. Let me just look up Godot, how to get rotation of particle in shader. Was that a thing? Oh, I don't want to do that. Really? How to get rotation of 2D particle in shader would be nice. Or I could just, I could probably use some sort of transform. Well, part of me is kind of trying to figure out which transform it's going to be. Oh, is that it? Transform? Is that all? I'm not seeing anything in Vertex. Vertex, I see model matrix. What about in fragment? The fragment pass. What's going on there? The last season of Stranger Things is supposed to come out today, but it isn't out yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. is quite unfortunate. Point coordinate? I don't know what a point is. Vertex. Okay. So basically, we're screwed, guys. I can't find transform. Okay, now we're going to try model matrix. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Local space to world space transform. So does that mean I could change a normal map direction from local space to world space? Perhaps. Is that what it means? I don't know anything. We'll find out. We'll find out. So, model matrix. You know what that also means? We're gonna have to pass in the model matrix as well. Okay, it's giving me a billion errors. We're gonna use a varying matrix 4x4 maybe? Model matrix. Can we use varyings in that way? Model matrix equals model matrix. Model. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. Let me make sure I'm on the right version. I'm looking at 4.5. Oh yeah, by the way, Blender 5 came out. Actually, it happened. So I got to update to that. Although I was looking at the update notes, I didn't see a lot of new stuff. It seems like it's not. Maybe it is, and I'm just like not familiar enough with the. It seems like it was mainly like rendering improvements, and then there was just a little section at the bottom for geometry nodes, which was kind of like the thing. One of the things I like the most about Blender. So it's very sad. I get bundles now though in geometry nodes, so you know it's kind of a big deal. Once dinner's done and I finish it, I'm gonna go back because I have to make a pumpkin rolls. I have to make pumpkin rolls for baking club, and I'm gonna bring it to Thanksgiving, and I'm bring double for everyone. Cool. Gonna be up all night. Oh my goodness. Well, it'll be worth it. That sounds like a formative moment. That sounds like a cinematical moment. I think you'll enjoy the process. What are you working on today? I'm just gonna work on the chemical, the shaders for the solid chemical elements a little more. It'll be worth it for pumpkin rolls. Pumpkin rolls are pretty good, I must say. They are pretty good. Okay, I'm looking at the 4.3 version now. Model matrix is still here, so what the hell? Guys, what is this? What is this right here? Come on. Right, we need to add support for this argument here. Go to chemical utilities. Okay, we'll add model matrix that here. And then for surface layer parameters, it's going to be mat4 model matrix. Nice. What's up, Blender Kid? What are you doing? I am making shaders for my game right now. I do 3D, and in fact, I was able to make I'll see if I can get it to show in a second, but I was able to make curly bracket close. What? I was able to make a normal map that I baked in Blender for this purpose. Yes, I do 3D. 3D. I do that. Expected a valid type for argument. What? No. Also, I shouldn't even have to be looking at this one. Yeah, I also baked it in the oven. That's fair. Do you have a Discord? I do, but it's not really, like, properly set up yet. I think I need moderation before I open it to more people. But also I need to set up, like, I need to set up, like, channels and stuff, too. Probably helpful. Probably be a good thing to do. code. Yeah, we're doing it all on this stream. We're doing 3D, 2D, coding, singing, dancing. Can I have the link, please? There's literally nothing happening on the Discord server right now. You're not missing anything. However, if it does open it up, then the link will be accessible to everyone. But yeah, it's inactive. It's really not active. There's like 3 people in it. And the reason is because I don't want to let just anyone in yet because I don't have moderation. Okay, surface layer, parameters, surface layer pass. Right, we also have this. Wait, no, it's already in there. Yeah. I only know you're streaming because YouTube sends me notifications. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for YouTube discoverability. Me moderators or bot moderators? Probably human moderators, ideally. Probably. And that's like a scale. That's like a scale I'm very far away from right now as a streamer, I feel. There's a message you missed. Where, Dino? I need to connect my stream to YouTube because Twitch... Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I mean... Both platforms have their pros and cons, so if you multi-stream on both platforms, you get the benefits of both platforms. Need to work on dinner? Alright, Dino, good luck. The pumpkin rolls sound like a fun project. Gonna be the world's greatest chef. What is Scalemarch? It's the name of the game I'm working on, where you play as a dragon, and it's freaking awesome, and you blow things up, hopefully, at some point. Progress has been really slow recently. Because I have Unk back. Well, all it takes is one ailment for an indie dev, and their game is kind of put on hold. Although even before, I was not being very productive on the game. How long have you been doing and coding? I've been working on this game for, 223 days, but every stream is probably like 3 hours on average right now. 3 or 4 hours on average. Recently, they've been shorter. And I've been coding for like years and years and years and like 6 years probably. Godot, I've maybe have 2 years of collective experience in, maybe a year and a half. I'd say around 2, because I did do some Godot stuff before I moved to Unity. But I didn't do much. I made like that 2D platformer game. I understand absolutely nothing about code except for a bit of JavaScript from my coding classes. Once you learn one language, a lot of the other ones start to click. I do feel like I've kind of become like very good at programming just because I've spent so much time doing it. I think it's like a skill. I think I have the skill of programming. I can pretty much... I can come up with new systems for games and program them in, which is nice. It's a nice thing to be able to do. I've gotten quite good at programming and 3D art. I'm good at everything, basically. I do everything. Basically, I'm basically the best at everything ever. I think people in general can pretty much learn anything they need to learn to make something, assuming it's not like the most complex subject of all time where like our brains physically would not be able to handle the information. But there's a lot of variables out there in like the world and the universe and in life and stuff, and more often than not there's an avenue you can go down to do a certain thing or learn a certain thing versus it just being inaccessible in all cases. Like, for example, time travel backwards might be something that's just we'll never be able to do. But a lot of other things are possible. Like if you want to make a game, very accomplishable. I just randomly clicked on your video because you were on my home screen. I randomly join and live stream I see. Because you're on my home screen, I randomly join and live. I feel like I've seen your name in here before, Blender Kid. Maybe YouTube is recommending you to me again. Me to you. Okay, do we still have errors? 14. I put a colon there. That is craziness. That is craziness. Okay. Now this is kind of interesting because it looks like we're converting from local space to global space here for the position. So we might be able to do the same thing for the normal. And all the axes are actually already arranged properly for this, I think. What language is Godot? It's its own language called GDScript, which is similar to Python, I believe. It's a pretty syntactically easy language. It's like, easy to read, I would say. And the syntax is convenient. Although it does have, maybe not the most, it doesn't have the most features for an object-oriented programming language. But it gets the job done. All right, let me go here. Let me go here and yeah, just copy that. Make sure I've copied that bit of code. Sample volume, that's not what we want. Sample volume or sample surface. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Yeah, so here can I say appearance dot normal equals this. But we're gonna say appearance dot normal. Yeah, I'm just a little concerned about the z-axis. I'm not sure what it's gonna do with that. And the model matrix is lowercase. I don't know about this. Oh. That do something? Can I try rotating the particles? Oh my god, I think it's working, guys. Looks like something's happening. Although it keeps cycling through them, which I do not want. Let me just do something like this for now. Oh, 1.0. I think it's working. Maybe? No, actually it looks kind of off when they start to rotate in certain directions. I'm making Spider-Man in Blender. That sounds like a fun project. Have you done Unreal Engine before? I have not. I've not done Unreal Engine. Well, I did it a little bit. I have done a little bit of Unreal Engine. Looks cool. It does. We gotta change the effect. Yeah, wait. Where is it? Where am I? What is going on? Sample surface appearance. Here we go. Model matrix times vector 4 appearance dot normal dot xyz. Technically, we do only want to rotate it on a single axis, right? Like if we use the matrix, it should work. Or maybe it's maybe that's that's only for positions, not directions. Could be it. That could be why. Have to go now. See you later. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in. Take care. Welcome back, Dino. Canvas matrix. That's not what we want. Fragment built-ins. Vertex. Frag chord. Okay, well, there's something here. There's certainly something here. I got back mac and cheese. Incredible. Mac and cheese, one of the greatest dishes, culinary creations of our modern day. Here, okay, let me just try the x and y axis. Dot x, appearance dot normal dot y, 1. Got a little black kitten next to me. It sounds delightful. Why is it like more towards the center? I am confused. I am confused. World space is the coordinates you normally use in the editor. Wait. World to screen projection. It's not in screen space, is it? I would hope not. Do we have any other matrices we can use? Shadow vertex. Screen UV. What about in the light pass? You can have an input in normal. Might already be built-in ways to do some of this stuff, but I kind of also want to be able to customize the behavior. I got baked mac and cheese. Also got, because I didn't read that it was baked before. Because it wants to be. Not sure what that was in reference to. I didn't read it in time. Yeah, it seems like it's like rotating in the wrong direction or something. Perhaps we could try shifting things around a little bit. Maybe. Who knows? I kind of wish it was slower. Oh, now we can really see it. Pretty cool. Definitely not going in the right way, though. What direction is it rotating? Like, there should be more illuminated there. I've scared all my cousins with my puberty helium voice. Are you actually doing the trick where you inhale helium and then you do squeaky voice? Or are you just using that as a descriptive term? Get back here, Rock. Oh, it's probably about to run out of time. Time's probably about to run out. Whoa. And let's reduce the lifetime to like 10 seconds. Still not long enough. 15. Yeah, chase the rock. It's just because I'm hitting puberty. I see. Curse growing up. Get that rock. All true. All true. Yeah, the light is not rotating in the right direction, but I also can't really tell what direction it is rotating in. Maybe it is like swapping the Y and Z axis around or something. Exactly, it's once again not going according to plan. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know. Why no work? Like it's what direction is what is it? What is it? Who? Who did this? No work. Why make me angry? Me angry. Shader no work. Why? This stupid. Uh magical change? I just changed that to 1. Okay. That's messed up. Again, I really don't know if I'm doing it in the right way or not. I don't know if it's gonna rotate. What is transform? Where are you getting transform from? 2 years ago. What the heck? So some way I could translate the light direction to be global? I feel like it would kind of be the same problem. Me right now. Hold on. Let's see. Liberty Mutual Insurance ad. That's true. This is a true statement. Cannot figure out how to make rock. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Dino. The song is kind of me right now. Okay, what else do we have available to us? Wait, particle shaders. Huh? 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 What? No! Wait, particle shaders are a special type of shader that runs before the object is drawn. They are used for calculating material properties such as color, position. Are you serious? And rotation. Oh my god. They are drawn with any regular material for canvas item or shader, depending on whether they're 2D or 3D. Particle shaders are only available with GPU-based particle nodes. Okay, well, fine. This is terrible. This is a terrible day. One day you will listen to the Pickle Pepsi remix, but today is not the day. That is true. It's probably my destiny. Okay, well, this only applies to GPU particles. Great. Fantastic. Lame. We hate GPU particles. They're the worst. I guess it's back to canvas shaders then. I mean, I'm only seeing a few matrices. Model matrix, canvas matrix, screen matrix. That's all I'm seeing. Now model matrix, I'm trying to understand. Let me see. Godot. How to get rotation from model matrix, or even like the direction, the top direction, or the different directions, or something like that. Yeah, true, Dino. True. Matrices and transforms. I guess I'll read what they actually are, or whatever. Because I keep forgetting. What about a 4-dimensional one? Okay, well, this is a lot of stuff to go through. It's not specific enough. No! How to get rotation from model matrix in 2D shader. Model view matrix. For 2D, you're primarily interested in the left 2x2 submatrix. The rotation and scale. Okay, this is AI summary. This is AI summary. Hold on. Let me go to Reddit. Oh. No. Oh. Okay, maybe the AI summary is what I need to do. Rotation angle. What? No way. No way. Okay, let me look up what a 2D matrix does in Godot. This mac and cheese is fire. Soon I'll start eating a buffalo chicken Sicilian pizza. Sounds like quite the delectable item. Cosine rotation, negative sine rotation, sine rotation, cosine rotation. Oh. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Basis of the transformation, whatever. You have to use cosine, cosine again, sine, and negative sine. Why are you using cosine twice? I don't understand this. My brain is not in the mode to be learning about this right now. True, buffalo chicken alert. That's true. That's true. Um, hold on. I think we need to test some things. I think we do. We're going to turn that off for a second. Okay. Then we're going to say appearance.diffuse equals model matrix 0.x. We're gonna learn what the values are. No. Vector 3. I guess we can use multiple colors here and it'd be perhaps helpful. Like, if that's the X direction, then we could freaking use that. We could definitely use that. Okay, let's add one. And then, no, we might just be able to add one to this, actually. I was gonna say divide by 2, but that might already be sufficient. Hmm. Wait, those are single values. Oh my god. No! Fine. Gotta do this some other way. Model matrix 0.x. I could just pass it in directly as the vector 3, but I would like to retain the control of the individual axes here. Okay, what do we got? Like, is this the direction now? I'm a little confused. Hmm. We'll add +1 again. Technically, we'd only be getting 2 directions as well. That looks kind of cool. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the blue channel for now. It should start off yellow. I feel like. Hmm. No Christmas until after Thanksgiving. True. That's true. We're not allowed. We're not allowed to do this. We're not allowed to play the songs. We can't run the commercials. We can't play the movies until after Thanksgiving. I don't know what people are thinking. It's not the way it's supposed to be. We're gonna disrupt one of like the canon events from Across the Spider-Verse. It's not meant to be this way. I mean, I don't even know if I want to talk about this right now because I'm just so tired. It's gonna be because it's a tangent. I'm gonna go on a tangent, and it's gonna be like 10 minutes of me waffling. We'll do it later. We'll do it some other time. Today's not the day. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Wait, no, I'm not. It was Thanksgiving. I lied. You're welcome. Do they start? Oh wait, they do start off yellow. I need to turn down the speed. I need to show less speed right now. Need to check the front porch. All right, Dino. Yeah, they are. They do start off yellow. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. All right, some of them. Okay, they're rotating backwards. Are you serious? That's messed up. I'm probably not visualizing this in the best way either. Why is it becoming more yellow? Probably because the x-axis is starting to point down. And the y-axis would become something, you know? Green. It's green right now. What does that mean? This means it's pointing up. We might be able to, I think we might be able to do something with this, guys. I think we freaking did it. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We're going to have to do a little fanciness here. We're going to do dot appearance dot normal dot x with this right here. The power of dot. Power of dot. What's going on here? It's not the way it's supposed to be. But it's like every action is an equal and an opposite, right? So we should be fine. Am I doing this right? Oh. No, I'm not doing this right. Oh my god. Let's just do random things until something works. Oh my god. Appearance dot normal dot y. Come on. Come on. Time. It's time. That's the y-axis, as we all know. And then appearance, just use the same z. The z. No. Okay. That's fine. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it the whole time. I wonder what it is using the W channel for. Invalid arguments for the built-in function dot float vector 3. So true. It's so true. Okay, now we're getting something happening. Something is happening. I'm going to turn up the velocity again. The light is in the wrong direction. I'm trying to see which way it's like rotating. I don't know. Feels like it's rotating like clockwise around it and then down, like towards the front or something, or towards the back. Some direction. What if I just like switch these around? Maybe I'll happen to find one that works. Also, wouldn't it be two-dimensional directions? Shoot. I did not think about that. XY. You have to do the same thing here. I don't know if it's going to affect the calculations too much. I think it would a little bit. Oh. No, not quite there yet. It kind of seems similar to what we had before, but now we have a little more control over it. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. Rotation angle. Y and X. Model matrix 0. Okay, instead of rotation, how to get right side direction. Or, let's just say front direction. Seriously? Really? What? Local X direction. Okay, well, it seems like I'm going in the right direction here. Do I need to do, like, the inverse or whatever of one of these? Let's try inverting them until something happens. Seems like a smart choice to make. Okay. No, it's the fundamental direction. Let's try this. Let's try this. Yeah, no. Still not working. And I am still using the correct format, right? Shoot. Yeah, I think so. I remember the textures we were using. Hmm. I really just need to be able to figure out what it is. Oh, is this exactly what I need? Oh my goodness. Okay, no, it's just a person trying to figure it out. Hmm. And I don't know if the matrices are necessarily arranged in the same way that they are in this specific article for this specific thing. Wait, what? The instance custom variable contains the instance custom data. When using particles, this information is usually x, rotation angle in radians, y, phase during a lifetime, 0 to 1, and then z, animation frame. What? Are you serious right now? I still might not need it, though. Local space to world space. Can we inverse? Can we inversify it? Local space to world space. Maybe we need the inverse transform. Which I don't know how we can get that. But spinny. We could do a spinny strategy. We could spin. Hmm. We might be able to try it. Okay, hold on. Let's go back for a second. I just want to see if there's an actual value here. Please tell me it's accessible in Fragment. Okay. It's also custom one. Instance. Okay, instance custom. Varying vector 4 instance. Custom. Instance custom equals instance custom. And then we'll say instance custom dot x 0 0. Does it have to be a vector 4? No. Very sad. Okay, it's not working. That's good to see. So maybe it only applies to GPU particles? All right. So this works for a position in local space. So we could do something like this. We could say like, well, thinking. Varying vector 3 direction x and varying vector 3 direction y. And we might be able to do something like direction x equals model matrix times vector 4 vertex plus vector 2 1 0, and then subtract that from the position. Oh my god, messed up. It's fine. Just use xy. It is a vector 2. That's correct. Okay, now let's, instead of instance custom, because apparently that just does not apply in this situation for whatever reason, let's try direction x dot x, and then here we can try direction x dot y. Kind of hard to tell. Hold on. Let me try color.alpha. You can kind of see the direction it's pointing this way. If we could get a texture that matches up with it, that would be good. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. Guess it's not working for some reason. Maybe our animations are messing it up. Here, let me go over here. Yeah, I don't know if I have filter repeat on right now. Okay. I guess we can look at the right side. It happens way too slowly. Oh no, that seems to be correct. So that's pointing in the X direction, and then it's pointing in the Y direction. Okay. Ooh. That seems to be working. Could we get the same result doing something in here? I'm looking for it. This is sample surface. Okay. Um, hmm. Appearance not normal equals vector 3, whatever. Okay, appearance dot diffuse equals vector 3. I guess it would be for the X direction. Where is it? Model matrix 0 dot xy or dot x model matrix 0 dot y and then 0. Is that doing the same thing? Red, and then as it points down, it becomes green. Back to red, green. Okay. So I kind of feel like we're doing the correct thing here by using model matrix. So I'm not sure why it's not working. Let me get rid of all the stuff I added. Like, yeah, direction X, direction Y. Should have the, like, tools we need here. Let me change the texture back to chunks. Okay. What else? Or what now? Like if we have the sample. And it is in global space, I believe. We're doing is simply getting the dot product. And then the z-axis remains the same at all times. Okay, normal.xy. Model matrix 0.xy. We might have to normalize the xy if we're... We might have to normalize both of these, actually. Okay, vector 2, n, xy. Let's normalize appearance.normal.xy. Oh, this is... Okay. A couple things are wrong here. Yeah. Shoot. I already made it range in the wrong spots. Well, is any of this necessary now at this point? Well, now it seems to be not rotating. Okay. We need to start by using this sample, which won't necessarily be normalized. So we still need to do that. Normal sample dot xy, and then no m or shoot n xy for normalized normal xy, n model matrix x, which is going to be this thing here, of course, and then this one would be nm or nmy. Okay, now we plug these values in. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing that I'm noticing. Oh. This probably has something to do with it. Wait, this was correct. This was the correct thing to do. Okay, shoot. I can't tell if it's working or not. Maybe I have to experiment with YZ or something, or maybe the Y direction is actually wrong. So maybe like YW? No. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I love this. Huh. Maybe it's working and I'm just not seeing it in the right way. I guess that's possible as well. No, now the light is just coming from the wrong direction. Oh my god. No. What if I made both of these negative? And this would already be normalized. Technically. Is dot product actually the way I would do this? Or is that the correct way to do this? I don't know that it is. Yeah, like what are we trying to do? We're trying to like rotate it. And I'm trying to think about what I'm actually doing here. I'm just using the dot product. That's all I'm doing. I mean, how could I like align it to the direction or something? I don't know if I necessarily can. I don't know if that's how it works. I think I need some kind of rotation. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Well, we'll put that here. Float rotation equals a tan model matrix 0 dot y model matrix 0 dot x. Now I got to figure out how to rotate a vector using an angle. I don't think dot product would work for that either. Okay, another test. Oh, okay. Maybe it starts at like 360 and then goes back down. That would be my guess. Okay, how to rotate a vector using an angle in a 2D shader. You have to use a matrix? Well, how does the matrix do it? Okay, well, that's silly. That's funny. Matrix 2. Vector 2, wait. Okay. Vector 2. Cosine. Rotation. Negative sign. Rotation. This was how it said to do it on the documentation as well. Okay, sine, rotation, and then cosine. So maybe now at this point we can say appearance.normal equals appearance.normal times rotation matrix. Oh. Okay. Almost there. Will that work? Okay, no. Appearance.normal. Appearance.normal.y. Okay, and then n2d equals n2d times rotation matrix. And then finally, we can say for the final normal, n2d.x, n2d.y, appearance.normal.z. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know anything. Why is it not working? Okay, well, there's probably a reason if I had to guess. Hold on. I know everything. Wait. That'd be so funny if that actually did something. It seems like it did do something. To be fair. It could just be that it's it's within the wrong range. Like maybe it's ranging from like maybe it has to range from like 0 to half of pi or like negative pi, 2 pi or something like that. Either way, whatever it is, we're gonna have to figure it out tomorrow because I have to end stream. Yeah. I have to end stream now. For a variety of reasons. But thank you everyone who stopped in. Thank you, Blender Kid. Thank you, Dino. Again, I'll be live tomorrow. We'll keep working on this probably. Until then, see ya. Take care. And yeah, goodbye.